want to wake up every day and go shake
Tshepang, you're not making sense.
Yeah, I'm coasting. I'm too jiggy with this shit. Yeah, I'm coasting. I might get too litty with this shit. Yeah, I'm coasting. I'm too jiggy with this shit. Yeah, I'm coasting. I might get too litty.
Oh, hello, what's happening?
Why are you looking like that? Calm.
I'm calm.
Chillax,
I'm
big
calm.
girl. Okay.
calm.
Oh. Hey, what's going on? So, Ft.mom famous Ft.mom and I'm back with another video. So, in today's video, I'm here with my mom. And and Clara and sit in the back. So today I'm asking my mom questions you guys are scared to ask your own moms. I remember I put this on my Instagram a while ago and it was interesting. So let's get into the video.
Let's get to it. I'm so excited.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, tell your friends to come so and watch. First question, that's a common question. Why is there a problem with some parents if their kids are like bi or gay or like lesbian or stuff like that?
Yeah, mom, cute.
Like, what's the problem? If you birth the child, whatever they want to be, you still have to love them.
Hello, Sihle. Please, can you show? Hi guys. Sihle is gay. So I'm not gonna say anything offensive to Sihle, but Sihle is gay. He's gay, guys. So we are not discriminating against anyone. But Sihle is gay. So, but I don't know whether is that the reason why you started with that question?
No, just a lot of people are asking this question, like, why do parents have a problem with it? If your child is what they want to be, shouldn't you be happy?
Okay, guys, what I can say is that acceptance is not easy. Number one, because you know your child to be a girl or a boy.
It's easy to accept that your child passed
No,
school.
yeah,
and it's easy to accept your boyfriend. No,
but in this case, you guys are now attacking me. I haven't even answered your question.
I'm not attacking you. Okay, so then how do you feel? Like, why do you think parents have a problem with it?
I mean, for me, okay, I'll answer on behalf of Sihle. The reason I feel for sometimes parents have got a problem with it is because, I mean, the way we grew up, when you are a girl, you are a girl. When you are a boy, you are a boy. You are expected to marry this, like, you're not the same gender, but you're expected to marry the other gender. Like, so boy and girl and boy.
So basically, it's a thing of, like, what you're used to.
Yeah, and at the same time, yes, things change, generations change, and you know, in the olden days, most of the parents couldn't accept because they had any discrimination. So you know, old people used to have that thing. Your child has to be this perfect child. Everybody has to see your child as perfect. If your child is gay or lesbian, what are people going to say? How are people going to look at me? How are they going to look at my child? I mean, it's one of those things. But me personally, I don't have a problem with anyone who's gay. I don't have a problem with anyone who's
you
lesbian.
as a mother, like, if your child were to come and be like, Mom, like, this is my girlfriend, you wouldn't have an issue.
You'd have to explain what happened.
What do you mean?
No, you'd have to come and explain. Hello.
You just say you don't have a problem.
No, I don't have a problem with it. But explain, why would you decide to be lesbian? Why would you listen? One of your brothers decided to be gay.
Should there be a reason?
I mean, okay, let's ask you.
Should there be a reason? Why did you just
feel? But isn't it that you grew
No,
up?
I'm not going to comment because this interview is about Richard.
No, you but in this case, you are gay. Anyway, now for when? I mean, maybe you grew up feeling that you are different. So, Mina, and about I don't know, please correct me, Sihle. They say when someone is gay, if it's or someone is lesbian, but you prefer playing with guys like the koloi cars and wearing like a guy instead of being a feminine. And then for a guy, they'll be more into women stuff than they are into men stuff. I don't know. You can correct me if I'm wrong. But that's how it is. Like they say you can see a child from when they are growing up. That this child is not gonna be growing up.
So because you didn't see any symptoms in me, it would be weird, or in label or in type, it would be like, okay, what happened?
No,
I would like it's because most of the people.
Okay, guys, the questions have to stay short, or else this will be a 20-minute video.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, maybe we should make it a video about just that, because at the end of the day, is that there is more to it. Because number one, you find lesbians who say I'm lesbian, but they have children. So how do you explain that? But and you also find gays who say, I've got kids, but I'm gay. So how do you explain that?
Because they discovered themselves.
They discovered themselves. But now, the thing is that when did you discover yourself? You knew that when you were younger, or as you are growing older, then you decide to realize, okay, this is not working for me, this is working for me. You see? So that's where the problem is. And for a parent, if you know your child to be a man or to be a woman, and now suddenly they tell you that they're gay or lesbian, obviously it's not going to be an easy thing. Yes, over time you'll accept, okay, my child is different. Maybe you knew it at the back of your head, but you decided to ignore it. Because I feel that most parents, they know it, but most of them ignore it. I think so.
Yeah, mara mamchi Tshepang, uzothini spanki mangafika nje athi here's my boyfriend. I don't know.
Okay. If you don't see it, it's gonna be like, okay, when, okay, yeah, I get it. Yes. Okay. Question 2. Ne? If your child has a dream, ne? No matter what dream it is, why won't you like, let's say it's a dream. I've been asking you this question for like 2 weeks now. If I decide that my dream and my passion in life is to be a stripper, and I feel that's where I belong in life, why can't I do it? Why are you going to have a problem just because the dream is being a stripper? It's just like being a doctor, it's just like being a lawyer. I'll still be making money. It's my dream. I was born to strip.
Okay, you were born to strip, my child. But the question is, where is self-respect in that? Don't you respect yourself to, not show yourself like that nude to the world or to people? Because at the end of the day, yes, people who do that, I'll be honest with you, for me it's more like it's easy money. You don't have to go to school for it. Anybody can do it. You can start at any age. So you found that it was easy and you feel like you are, entertaining people. But at the end of the day, that what is your self-respect? How do you look at yourself? Do you have low self-esteem? Do you have a problem with yourself that you need to show off that part of you?
So it's more of like, what is it? Are you looking for like male validation?
Yes. Are you trying to get that attention? Because at the end of the day, yes. But if you were to ask someone, I think you should ask someone who is a professional stripper and ask them.
They make money.
They make money. Mara, you'll find most of them will say what? I did it because I did not have a choice, and it was the most easiest thing that I could do.
I've heard those type of stories. Okay.
So why would you want to have that as a dream, as a career? Answer
but what if shaking bums is your dream? You're like, yeah, me, I want to wake up every day and go shake bums. No, but like, what if you like, guys,
your dream
in life, I just
shake them enough for me, your mother, and that's it. And don't shake them out there. How?
Why is it that it's difficult for parents to agree with like their female children to have male friends and for their male children to have female friends? Because hear me out, if from a young age like they grew up knowing, okay, no, Nklaga's my friend, like me and Nklaga can go to sleep, and it was normal, it was nothing hectic, like yo mamaka chika, wouldn't they grow up to be better people? Because now if they have to have male friends or female friends, now they have to sneak around because parents have suspicions.
The sad part about that is, Tshepang, I can relate. Most of my friends, yes, I did have female friends, but most of my friends that I grew up with were male. But now the problem is with the parent, because the parent, they think male, female, what is the end result, boyfriend and girlfriend? We don't have this.
You see conclusion.
Yeah, you see conclusion. You're quite right. Yes, it's conclusion.
You jump to conclusions.
So yes, parents jump to conclusions, but in the black culture, that was not really something acceptable for girls to associate with boys. It was like, when you are a girl, you play with girls. When you are a boy, you play with boys.
But you know what's weird?
Unless if you are girlfriend and boyfriend, then we understand and you are old enough.
What was I saying? I was still saying. Mm-hmm. So these two people, they were like, These two people, they were like, okay, they grew up and they were not allowed to have guy friends and they were not allowed to have girlfriends. So, but when they turn like 20, their parents expect them to be married. Where's the husband supposed to come from?
Remember, for most people, marriage is like a sense of status of saying, for my child, behaved from a very young age. And then they did everything that is expected of them.
So all my life would go
Tshepang ka utlwisetsa motho a re mama o ka mo rata and wena o would you
What?
marry him?
No. At least, you know, you know what? Can I be honest with you? It takes time to know a person. You can't
Thank
just
you.
get married.
Exactly. So why is it an
But
issue?
now,
Why is
the
it an
second
issue
part
to
you
jol? If you want us to be married by 20, why is it an issue to
Yeah.
jol? We should be
But
jolly.
My dear child, the reason that it is a problem to jol is because there's such a thing as called teenage pregnancy. People, they know
But-
there are those things to prevent it, but they don't, or I don't know, or it's key ignorance. And you know, you people are more fortunate because you've got information on how to prevent early pregnancy and whatsoever. But sad enough, we still have a problem of teenage pregnancy. And I'm speaking from experience. You know, I had my child when I was a teenager, but in my time, it was something it was taboo. It was not spoken
But-
about. Not even your parents can
But
talk
being
about
in being in a relationship doesn't necessarily mean that now you're going to go and have a kid.
there's such a thing called the explorer because they want to look
Not everyone, my friend, not everyone.
not everyone, but
Bias fine.
not
Bias
everyone.
fine.
But now the thing is that you obviously know how you bring up your child, you know, and that's why it's very
Exactly,
important.
we were
to be-
brought up right, so
Yeah.
we know not to do such things.
Okay. I almost mentioned someone, but anyway, let's leave it out. Okay. Well, we can ask another question. We'll go back to that one.
We'll go back. Okay, but anyway, sharp fede. I'm going to ask another question.
Why is it a problem? I feel like this one you can answer it easily. Like, why is it a problem when a child smokes weed?
Yeah, or drinks alcohol. Like you're not like.
Yeah, it's a problem when your child smokes weed, Ntaga, because it falls under what? Under the category what? It's drugs. I get.
No.
But it's a minor substance, yeah, because obviously it alters your mind, it alters the way you are, your behavior.
Mara, why if we pass across colong like you're doing everything right? You
Ah,
just
this is
you
not-
just
but no,
once
but-
in a while need
This
to
is not
smoke
how
that
high.
joint.
Tshepang, this is not how high.
No, but at the end of the day, Mara, no, but at this point in time, it was illegal to even smoke weed. More South African kept. So
why
No, Mara, as far it's all you
Yeah.
look why I'm
well, Mina, I don't know what it's like. I've never smoked weed in my life. So
Like,
I
what if-
really
what
do
if
not
this
know,
wife
but
did-
one thing that I know is that it was not legal. And it was put that status that once you smoke weed, the next thing you're gonna go to drugs. So that's where you start to
So-
smoke drugs.
Mara,
So I don't
Mamji.
know.
So that's why that.
and everything.
Exactly.
Nah, I don't think my child should have substance abuse to be a good child. I don't
Okay.
think so.
Okay. Understandable. Why? Okay, someone said if you like I'm 15, like I'm 15, like what if I decide I want a child and I'm gonna get a job, take care of that child, like I'm determined. Why is it a problem if I want it?
Hey, you are 15, dog.
If you are 15, you are still a child yourself. Let's start there. You are still a child yourself. Tell me, how are you gonna be independent in the age of 15, and where are you gonna employ, and how are you gonna be getting money to sustain yourself and that child?
Okay,
And-
it makes sense. No need
You know,
to
you
explain.
haven't even went to adolescent yet.
Makes
No,
sense.
you're gonna be even more problematic. So now it's your child, and now it's you.
Makes sense.
Yo.
Okay. And then what's the other question? Why is it like you're a culprit, Babada? You're a culprit. You can talk to me about anything and all, Malami. Oh my gosh, anything.
Yeah, then
anything
when
and
you
all.
come and
How come and then it's now a rampage, like, oh, I thought I could talk to you about anything. Mara, when you're now quiet and you're now doing it in the Makonas, it's an issue also. So what do you prefer we do?
At the end of the day, I think I've made that very clear that I would prefer to be your friend and the person that you confide in. But at the same time, I must not forget that I'm still your parent, and I must reprimand. If I see something wrong, I must reprimand. But now the nice part about me, my child, is that I reprimand and then I come back and I talk to you about it.
And you know, it's not nice.
And
you
at
make
the end of
it
the day,
not,
I
like,
reprimand.
yo, let me
because
tell you what
as
my
a
mom
parent-
does. My mom will be like, yeah, talk to me about anything. I'll come and I'll tell her something that goes there. She'll shout at me, then she'll come back and she'll be like, yo, mama. Like, I remember those other times she found out in grade 7 that I had a boyfriend.
Being a
Then
parent.
2 weeks later,
Because
she's
you
like,
remember
wait.
that I was also
Let
once
me
a teenager.
explain. She was quite like, God, she was so mad at me. And then 2 weeks later, she's like, yeah, I see when now your type is like tall, dark and
She likes eye
handsome.
candy. She likes eye candy. And when I go to the
What's
malls
eye
with
candy?
her,
What's eye candy, girl?
It's like you'll see when you are in the malls and then this kind of guy goes past and you'll see that she's looking but not looking. And then you're like, huh, okay.
Tshepang,
Guys,
Khomotso.
That's why I ended up saying, okay, let's talk about it.
And that day she came in the car, she's like, yeah, we're not that tall, dark and handsome. I'm like,
Yeah, because see, I'm being for real. We were at Greenstone, I remember, and this guy went past, ne? And he was wearing those nice tracksuits, feet kind of type of guy.
Tshepang.
And then sisters, she's like checking it out as though she's not checking it out, and I'm like, though she's not checking it out, and I'm like,
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
okay, all right.
No,
Maybe
guys.
next time we talk about it.
she was confused because I don't remember that day. I remember she asked me, she's like, I saw you looking, and I'm like, I said, what? I didn't look at anything that day. Me, I was focused
People,
on the
let's be
road.
real. Let's be real right now, ne? We can look thinking others are not looking. I get it.
Tshepang,
So you were
don't
looking,
say-
thinking that I was
Just
not
agree,
looking,
dog.
but I noticed.
Yeah.
I noticed.
Okay, sure.
Sure.
Let's move. Mama,
Mm-hmm.
this one is a way deeper one, yeah. Like it's deep, like it's even me, like
Is it gonna traumatize me?
it's very snacks asking, but people were asking this question too much, and they're gonna be mad at me if I don't ask you.
Okay. I'm
Ijani
listening.
zeto and Tshepang,
So when,
your tata said,
as a parent, yeah, nami nyatatazela, because these people are asking snacks things. As a parent, when do you think it's right for your child to, dala the things?
To have sex. When you're old enough, and that old
Okay,
enough is
wait.
18 years and
When
older.
is old enough?
So what
When
if?
is old enough?
And when you know that you are not doing it to please your partner.
So when they are
And
ready.
yes, when they are ready, because at the end of the day, I can't stop. You can even do it now. I'm not with you to
What did he say?
4/7. I mean, let's remember, we all have hormones, and at the end of the day, those hormones, I don't know where you are, with whom you are with, and I don't know what you're thinking. And let's be realistic. The TV. You're watching TV.
I don't watch.
In the olden
Mara,
days.
I'm like TV.
You don't watch TV, ne?
It's TV.
Mara, let's be realistic, guys.
Copy
Ne?
that.
I think you.
When it's these people, it's my
Yeah.
subscribers as well.
Mara, at the end of the day,
Yes, subscribe.
you people, obviously, you don't you have sexual education at your schools? You do have sexual
Yeah,
education.
we do.
It's no longer taboo like during my time. During my time, you could not even say the word sex. You would say,
No Tshepang.
yeah, no time. Like, it's like, when you say it, it's like you're gonna feel your parent just slapping you like, what? So now, you people.
Even now, I won't say.
Yeah,
Mara,
even me used
no,
like that as
okay,
a lot to
Mara,
ask.
even now,
Enka
because
team.
you know what, guys, let's be honest, ne, we are black people.
We
are black.
No, hey, mama.
I'm being honest. We are black people,
Rata
and
me,
in the
we like
black
things.
culture,
We like things.
in the black culture, there is something called respect, and respect
Yeah.
in the black culture,
Okay.
it limits you on things that you can talk about.
Yeah.
And about modern, that's where we open those doors to be able to talk about all these kind of things. But some parents, like even now, there are going to be parents who's like, this mother, how could she be so open to her children to talk about such? Well, understand, because I'll be judged for that, because in the black culture, you are supposed to treat a child like a child, as though they never grow, as though they don't see what is happening in the world, as though they live in their own cubicle. But that's what leads to what? teenage pregnancy, depression.
Because they're uneducated by their parents.
Because and then they want to know from outside. And outside, it's not gonna be what? It's not gonna be theory. It's gonna be what? Physical. Let's remember that. So at least with your parents, it's theory. It cannot be physical, it's theory. But out there, it's going to be physical. So rather have it theory at home, and then when you are old enough, have it physical.
Okay.
Yes.
Understandable. Okay, next question. So people were asking, in your life, have you ever went through a phase where you thought you are like questioning what type of people you like? So you like experimented with different people. Like you went and you kissed a girl and you're like, okay. And you're like, this is not for me. And then you went and you kissed a guy and you're like,
No, I've never experimented with that. But one thing that I know, lesbians have had a crush on me. And because I was not so clued up about that side of the world.
Mama, it's your generation.
Yeah, I was not so honestly. I mean, I'm being honest. There was this girl when I was working for NetBank.
Yeah. You are your generation.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why. And you know the funny part is that this girl, she was someone that I was working with, and then she would always say, yo, you know what, I really like you. You dress up smart. And then she would even go as far as you look smart. And then I did not understand what was going on until one day she came into my office, and then she picked up the phone and she made sure she put the phone on loudspeaker. When she put the phone on loudspeaker, it's another woman on the other side. And she's like, hi, babe. And I'm like, huh? And she's like, are you fine? And this woman says, yeah, babe, I'm fine, but you made me angry. And then I was like, huh? And she's like, but you know that I love you.
I get street.
And then that's when I realized that this woman who says she likes me and brushes me like that is lesbian. So now I think that's how she wanted to show me for it. When I say I like you, I don't.
Oh, you keep pushing her.
I mean, that's what she did to me.
Explain.
Yeah, because that's what she did to me. So it was like, she was just telling me, no, when I say I like you, I don't mean I like you as in like you as a person. I mean, I like you in that way.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. But right now, if you could go and experience, would you?
Nah.
You wouldn't just be like, I
Nah.
kissed a girl and I like this.
Nah.
Sharp. Okay, and then the next question is about chores. So why is it that Libra, like as parents, like y'all open your eyes only when we sit on our hands? But the day we decide to clean and be productive, no, you don't see it.
Yeah.
You close your eyes, you don't see
close.
it. But the day that I decide I'm gonna sleep all day, that's when you now see, oh yeah, every day you sit on your hands. But the day I wash all the dishes, I mop. No,
Can I be honest with you, I can relate to that because my mother, when I did not do what she wanted, especially with house chores, she would be on my case. But the day I do it, she does not even say, wow, well done. You understand? So I think I can relate to it.
Okay.
In the body. So at the end of the day, it's a choice.
What happened here?
Just that it tells.
How's the load shedding? Because this light is bright. It's load shedding.
Guys, I guess we'll have part 1 and part 2 for it, guys. We tried, hey?
We tried, we
really did. And
it's load shedding. The light you're seeing is a rechargeable light, so it's chai.
It's chai, guys.
No matter how much we try, like
we'll continue. I'm very prepared for it, guys. I'm very. Yeah.
Come with questions. Come with more questions. Come with more questions,
Well,
and
I hope
we'll do
that
a part
you
2.
really liked it.
Don't forget to like, subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, as you can
Oh,
hear murmuring
listen
it.
to the episode.
Yeah,
That's
as you can hear murmuring it to me. Don't like and subscribe.
Isingisi sithabilele mabone. Like, subscribe.
Yeah, I think now we're done.
Yeah, you guys is my best right now. Okay, Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe. Yeah.
Hello. You were saying me.
Okay, bye guys.
No master of pronunciation, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It can be,
yeah.
if you want it to be subscribed, it can be subscribed.
Yeah, exactly. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Yeah.
Bye.